Welcome back. Welcome back to the Racing Addicts podcast.
The Racing Addicts.
How are we getting these people to stop sucking?
Touching my boobie? What the hell?
How's he playing with one eye?
Turn to the camera for the OnlyFans.
It's a done deal. Everybody needs to be fired.
He is a bona fide idiot, silver spoon kid behind the wheel.
It's good. Go 12.
How impressive is that?
Are you telling me I can't have one cigarette in this place?
Hello and welcome back to this week's episode of the Racing Addicts podcast. We're here in the A to B Media Studios, bringing you all the Rockingham coverage you can handle. Yeah, that's right. Rock out with your rock out.
Rock out with your rocking.
Out with your Rockingham out.
There you go.
With your.
There we go. Happy Easter, everybody.
Happy Easter.
Had a great one.
Gobble, gobble.
The show has already peaked. We're done. Have a good week,
Yep,
everybody.
Like me in high school, we have peaked.
We have peaked.
Hot day.
Wow.
So,
Man, how do we start
happy
that?
Easter. He is
Yes.
risen.
Hallelujah.
Wow. What a day. We're here.
We are here.
Wow.
Happy to be here.
Yeah, so
How's everyone-
for some reason my family thought it was with me with my current living situation, since I'm alone now. They're like, you should host.
Yeah.
So I had to
Gee,
go.
thanks, everybody.
Yeah, I was like, oh, perfect. Yeah, that's great. So yeah, I hosted the Easter at my house,
Nice.
and still had to run around with the kids everywhere else.
Be
God
honest,
bless
how
you.
much of a wreck is the house?
Oh, it's not a wreck at all.
Really? You
Ooh.
don't say.
No,
I'm learning a whole new side of David. I didn't
know,
realize he was
right?
so type A.
I am very. Yeah, if
Yeah.
yeah.
I mean, I can remember when we shared a hotel with him when we went to Rockingham this time last year.
I was not sober for one moment of that, so I don't.
And I mean, there were clothes strewn everywhere. There were nipples flying. I mean, he was cuddling with Mitch. I mean, it was chaos.
Nipples fly.
It was chaos. We got locked out.
I got locked out of the room naked. It happens.
The heck? Where was I?
I don't.
You
no,
were
no,
remember any of it. Oh, yes.
You were sleeping through it all. Alex,
Nobody was naked.
Door. I got ice, but no pants.
Everyone can
had-
see my nipples.
I don't think anybody was naked.
we weren't naked.
Thank
We were
God.
definitely locked out, though.
Don't give anybody that image. Holy crap.
We would have got kicked
That's
out of Hilton
only
about
on our
that day.
OnlyFans
Yeah,
page.
yeah,
Let's be
the
honest.
OnlyFans
Yeah.
page.
Hilton would never let us back.
They would be like, these two guys out here in the garden. What are they doing?
Guess we can't stay at Hilton's anymore, guys. Thanks.
Oh, yeah, but no,
Lost that
I got one rule, and it's we stay in Hilton's, okay?
Yeah.
That's one rule. Fly Delta, stay in Hilton's.
It's weird. Those are the only two reward apps on my phone are Delta and Hilton. So
Nice.
Yeah, Delta stock is going through the roof right now.
well, they're
Even
the
with
only
gas
airline that
prices up.
doesn't completely suck. Like the rest
Yep.
of them are just total dog crap.
I've literally never flown anything else. I was supposed to be on a Spirit flight once. Remember when we were going out to Chicago for when Disturbed came back out? We were doing their
Oh
VIP
yeah,
crap?
yeah.
Yeah, well, we were leaving that morning. We were literally in the car on the way for the Spirit flight, and the flight got canceled. We literally just turned the car around and drove.
Welcome to Spirit.
Had to drive to Chicago. You know how far it was? Chicago is far as shiitake mushrooms, okay? Far.
Anything out there, Midwest is
Yeah,
Yeah,
Like
and I
the-
couldn't even take my gun-free zone.
bunch of liberal hacks.
Well, you need a gun in Chicago.
Oh, I'll tell
Seriously.
you what, we were stumbling and bumbling. Oh, I don't even know how we got back to the room that night.
Gosh,
It was bad.
I got text that night. It was
Oh,
it was entertaining
bad.
from my end.
It was bad.
I was safely in Pennsylvania.
I was safely trying to remember what hotel we were staying in. It was not a Hilton. It
Nice.
was a
It was
mistake.
not a Hilton.
Not
I
a
got
Hilton.
this key card. Do you know where it goes?
Maybe that's the one you were outside the hotel room naked with ice.
There might have been a chance of that. But yeah, so no Cup Series race this week. We're going to start off with the Nopes series.
The Nopes.
Nopes.
Love the Nopes.
Grade the race. What do you think, Alex? Do you think it was like, well, first off with our winner.
Yeah.
I can't even think of who won. Why can't I think of that?
Oh, it's
It's
on the
your
list.
favorite last name to say.
It's all of our
Oh,
that
favorite
gets
ones.
bleeped.
That's right. I remember.
Yeah.
It was Sawala.
There you go.
It was worth it to put it on the sheet just to hear that.
You said it.
know?
You
I know. It's my fault. I know.
Actually, what you put was swallow up. Get it, but he gets his first win.
I did. Sorry. It's my fault.
It just depends how you pronounce it.
Yeah. it's French.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
Red Dick.
Oh gosh.
Great driver, Tyler Ray. Redick.
That's French, yeah.
I don't know. I'm gonna give it a B plus. I like how this track's aging. I think 2 years in, what I saw out of the pavement,
if you use like a Atlanta reference, right?
Yeah.
Like where they started and where they're getting to now, I think you're right. I think the better days are ahead of us, and they're going to be getting better for a while.
I was shocked on long runs on Saturday how much the track widened out.
Yeah.
Like,
They were high and low.
Gosh,
everywhere.
And
Second groove was slick.
It was. And then the bottom had no grip at the end of a run. Like none.
They were all over the place.
Oh.
Well, and the number of saves that were made by the drivers. I mean, so many people were half sideways coming out, and somehow they were able to come out clean without running into anybody else, unlike other drivers.
Well, some have more talent than others.
Yeah.
No, I thought it was really good. I don't know that the Cup Series would do well here, but I liked what I saw.
But where does the Cup Series do well? Let's be honest.
It's limited lists, but B plus. What do you think, Kev?
I think it was a solid B plus A minus territory. I thought it was fantastic. Like you guys said, the track widened out even wider than when we were there last year.
Yeah.
I mean, there was racing all over. I thought it was a phenomenal race. I just can't believe we've been away from this track for so long.
I know. It's so unique. I'm so excited we're finally back. David, what do you think?
I'm going to give it a B. Yeah, I mean, the racing was great. I think there's a lot of rotation. There's a lot of this strategy, tire fall. I was happy with it.
What you want?
Yeah.
Track position still means a little too much, but hey, we'll get there.
Yeah.
Still a repave.
Yeah.
It's got some... Mitchie, what you think?
Yeah. I'm definitely giving this an A plus. I'm gonna tell you. So
come on.
Yeah, I'm gonna tell you. So when I was watching the race, I was like, I haven't really seen a Rockingham race since 2004 on TV, like watching it live.
That's true.
Well, other than when Casey raced in 2012. But either way, so when we were watching, I was like, man, it just looked really racy. And when they get into lap traffic, it just brings a whole new element to the game. I mean, you can tell the gap from each driver, and like speed was tremendous. Like just because of you had people that figured out how to control a loose race car. You had people that figured out how to just manage what they got with the tire wear and everything. So I thought it was a great race. I was engaged the whole time. I was excited. I thought it was a great race.
I would definitely go back there again, 100%.
Yeah, and it sounds like the response was like more than they expected. So because this was for those that don't know, this was a 2-year contract. So there's no guarantee that Rockingham's back next year, but all the numbers I saw from this weekend, I think it's a lock.
Yeah,
fantastic. I feel like they'd be foolish to get away from that. I've been saying all along, bringing back these heritage tracks that were part of yesteryear of NASCAR when the sport was good. That's what we need more of.
Well, they're different.
I would say also, I think the one thing they could add to it would be just some lights. I would say, honestly, you add some lights to it. You have a Friday night truck race.
Oh, are you kidding? That would be amazing.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh!
Watching
and then you have a doubleheader Saturday where you would have ARCA and then maybe like Cup qualifying and then like the Xfinity race at night. Like I just think it would be really
awesome.
Good.
And
on a non-Easter weekend.
At the very least, open up your scheduling because, like, I'm sure people noticed their times were so early for everything because without lights,
for that.
Like
ARCA
truck
was
races
green at like 11:38, and I was like, "Holy crap!"
And what was it? Truck race went green at 4:30 on a Friday. Yeah,
which A plus to you, Mitchie, for keeping us all informed when the truck race
seriously, I did not expect that. That was early.
Yeah,
I was like, "Hey, truck's about to start."
We got Mitch Muma and Bob Pockris. What else do we need?
That's right.
Yeah. Well, yeah. I mean, it was a good time. I thought it was a great race. And I just, with CW, kind of like, not that they don't have the best camera. I'm just saying like the quality. Like sometimes when you're watching the CW network, kind of reminds you of like 06, 04 a little bit. If you don't have, like I was watching it on like if it's not an HD stream, it's kind of like, And so I was watching it on this like free, no commercial Arab site. They had a thing. So
of course you are.
I was watching it and it just
from
seemed
your
like
homeland, right? It looks like it.
I'm in the cave. So there we go.
Is there like an Iraqi war flag behind you? What is that?
I'm in a bunker actually.
He's got Al Shahid. Is that Al Shahid behind you?
The Hormuz is right over here.
Oh, time to find the goat man.
I don't know. Did they piss off Trump too? You might got to watch out if you hear a pew coming towards you.
You're
I'd
still
run.
hearing a whistle. Just bend over and kiss your ass
I'm trying to
goodbye.
get these ships over, man. Yeah, I was just
Gotta
just
do
giving
what you got to do.
nostalgia.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
So
But no, it
big,
was a good weekend.
so big first win for Sawalich. Honestly, I think McFarland had a pretty good weekend, and so did Crotch Nuts or whatever that guy's name is. Is that on the list?
You got honey butts and crotch nuts.
What's
Fantastic, sir.
This is so
Fantastic.
good. I did not see that one coming. That was really good.
I can't remember his name for the life of me.
Isn't it Squirrel or something?
Oh, Squirrel Nut.
Squirrel
Yeah.
McNutt.
Squirrel McNutt.
McNutt.
Crotch Nuts. I was close. Squirrel McNutt, Cross Nut.
Oh,
Crotch
my
Nuts.
gosh.
By the way,
So-
he's officially Crotch Nuts.
So McFarland did good in the ARCA race, which I think is an appropriate place for him to be at currently. But I was very disappointed in the O'Reilly's Open that he had, and I guess I shouldn't say surprised because I anticipated him running in the back. What did he end up 4 laps down and had 2
Sounds-
spins by himself?
Sounds right. I think
Oh, he had more than 2.
He had more than 2.
he hit. Yeah. Well,
But
one
he
was
only
not
brought
his
out one
fault.
caution.
Hey, how about this?
Yeah.
Most watched ARCA race ever.
Yeah.
By like
Oh, was
a
it
lot.
announced?
Yeah, it was
Wait
announced.
a minute. I know it was from like
McFarland.
Hickory.
I saw McFarland shared it. He shared Squirrel
Okay.
Nut, McBallsack, whatever his name is.
Well, I think that was from the Hickory race, not the.
Oh, maybe.
But you're right.
I expect it to do well. Like I
Yeah,
think, yeah.
because those numbers come out like midweek, so I do
Well,
think
and it was ARCA East. It wasn't even like real ARCA.
Yeah.
It was.
it
Yeah.
was the highest watched ARCA race, and it was ARCA East on
So-
flow.
So if it had 100 people, it definitely beat the record.
Yeah,
Well
it was-
done,
it was the
Cletus.
Hickory
I
race.
mean,
but
but-
yeah, I think it'll top it this weekend. I really do. Sorry, I fixed the
Yeah.
lighting there.
Appreciate
Yeah, I
that.
saw
Help.
it somewhere.
Yeah. Well, I'll piggyback on Kevin. I thought Saturday Cletus did what he needed to do. He finished the laps. He did have a couple moments there, but like
He didn't tear up any equipment.
he didn't, and the car finished the race. I think one of the coolest things is we always look at moments that we want drivers to look like superstars again. Mm-hmm. What actually was an unintentional consequence was he got out of the car after running 35th all day, 4 laps down, completely uncompetitive, and said, "That is the hardest thing I've ever done in my life."
Yeah,
Like-
that's fair.
That was a cool unintended consequence that I think it's going to elevate what those drivers do on Saturday and be like, crap, these guys are freaking good.
Well,
Like,
that's the thing. I mean, I like McFarland as the internet personality that he is. I like his videos and stuff like that. It's just he doesn't deserve to be in the Nope series yet. He needs more time if he's going to be a legitimate racer at a high level.
I don't think he is,
But I will
though.
say this. Though. I do think the track time helped him in the ARCA race. You can see the progress there. That was his best finish in ARCA, even though
For
he's
sure.
raced a lot more super speedways than mile and a halves. Had a lot of time at the track, so that definitely helped him out a bunch. But yeah, I mean, it was. I think it was a little much for him, probably. You know, especially with the experience he had. But I think with Parker, I don't know if you watched the post race show with on CW, but Parker Klingerman was like talking about how his biggest concern was he's going in and devaluing the series by going into this sport. But I think it's doing the opposite, like you said, Alex. I really think it's putting in perspective how hard it really is. Like LeVar Scott finished on the lead lap. Does that mean LeVar Scott is actually like not too bad? Like, is that what we have to kind of consider? I don't know. But either way,
Faster than
it's-
Cletus, right? I guess.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, faster than Cletus, but just maybe to put in perspective how hard it is to race these things, because he just, like last week, he just won a drag race event, and the car that he raced was, I mean, it was older. It wasn't like an NHR or anything, but it hit 260. It hit 260 and he
Pretty
won.
fast.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty fast. So I mean, like, it's not like he's, just racing little go-karts here, a GoPro Motoplex. Like, he's literally jumping into things that a lot of these other drivers aren't jumping into. So for him to say that, like you said, I think brings some credibility to here. But I'm just curious, is he approved for Talladega? Or is
No.
that still
No.
Not yet. It's still in the air.
No, I think he has
Okay.
to get one more for that.
Well, and the other thing is, did you guys see, like, as the leaders were lapping him, he was so off pace compared to, he was a moving roadblock, essentially. I mean, he was so slow compared to them. They looked like they were on going a million mile an hour past
At least he stayed out of the way.
He
Wasn't
did. I'll give him credit,
gosh.
And again, he did good in the ARCA race. It's just, I don't know.
Shoot, I can't remember which car it was. There was one car that every time they lapped him, they were running right in the racing lane, and I was like, bro, you've got to be aware of what's going
It
on.
wasn't Clemens, was it?
No, Clemens had a rough race.
He did.
It was probably the 55 of
Yeah, that's probably
Blake
what I was thinking.
Lothan. He spun out.
He did.
But,
And actually, it's funny you mentioned Clemens. So Clemens got announcer cursed.
Yeah, I was watching right when it happened. It was crazy.
I felt so bad because he has had top 10 speed all this year, and every race something freaking happens.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, and then he got cleaned out later in the race, even worse. So.
He did by Sieg. Sieg got him.
Yeah.
Got him good.
He did.
Did we talk? I'm sorry, I zoned out there for a second. Did we talk about Raja and Love getting
We did not talk about their contact.
into the minimal contact? I don't know that it was like that bad.
It wasn't egregious.
But my favorite is how they ended it. Like their tiff, we call it a tiff.
Yeah.
On pit road.
The media's trying so hard to make it something that it's not.
And they're mad at each other, talked about it, and got over it.
I saw Roger's interview was so cool because he's like, hey, as soon as we're done, guys, I need to go talk to Jesse because I got to go apologize.
Yeah.
Like he said, I just misjudged. And honestly, Jesse came up in front of Raja, so I'm not even blaming Raja for the contact.
No. Yeah, he just could have avoided it better.
Yeah. Like he should have cracked throttle a little bit, but like Jesse put him in the bad spot. Like I wasn't even mad at Raja for the hit they did have.
Well, and that's the thing. It's not like Raja ran him over or anything like that. I mean, they did make incidental contact, but it wasn't like he just flat out drove through him, which he could have.
Yeah, or through the middle of him.
Yeah. Like other drivers. In local racing.
Local racing.
I don't know what we're even talking about. I have no idea. But no, I'm super impressed with Raja. I think he is one of the most encouraging up-and-comers from what I'm seeing this year. He's grown a lot in the last year.
He's grown a lot. Yeah.
A lot.
It helps you get put in that. You get put in that junior motorsports car. Helps you look really good all the time.
Doesn't hurt.
I'll admit, I regret not recognizing him that first year that we went to Martinsville because I didn't realize who it was.
Oh, yeah.
It wasn't hard to spot the black guy.
Well,
was that Raja? Yeah, actually, yeah.
So there's a lot of white people at Martinsville.
Yeah,
Mitch, whose side are you on, man? What the hell?
there's two in the whole
I'm
sport,
just
bro.
letting you know, there is a lot of white people in Martinsville, Virginia. just in
All
general.
right. Speaking of not all day,
Before
Corey
Kevin
Day.
gets fired.
Right?
New nickname for Corey Day. First two stage Corey Day. Not all day Corey Day. And let me down Corey Day.
So at Rockingham, I think I heard them say that he scored just as many stage points as he had won all season.
Yeah. No, he went. So I think, and that brings up a good point for our own picking. I feel like we should get points awarded for stage points.
No.
That's awfully
Oh,
complicated.
man. Then someone else has to do the
NASCAR
points.
Live is for.
Yeah.
I'll do it. I'll do it.
I mean, I'm great with it if I don't have to do the points because that's way too much math.
I'll do it next year.
Next year, 2027, when the desk comes in, right?
I'm just never
You're doing the points
cameras
and the
again.
desk?
I'll do the points and the desk.
Okay.
But here's the deal. What's going to happen is if I build a desk for this room, and then
We might be in another room by
and then
next
you
year.
get, and then like we get kicked out and we get sent to my house.
Yeah, but here's the good news. The room's only going to get bigger. Like, I highly doubt I get an office that's smaller than this one.
If you do, we're going to my house. Like, there's no doubt about it. I got
So
like,
still no issue.
I
Yeah,
have
we're just-
2,300 square foot of space to put in a room.
We're good. We got
is
like
true.
8 million TVs in the basement, so we can put content everywhere.
Oh, I got
That's fair.
TVs for days.
Content everywhere.
If we podcast in that one room, I'll add more TVs to it.
It's just going to be loops
be
of Denny
wall to
Hamlin
wall.
wrecking.
Wall to wall. You're
Dude,
gonna,
that would actually be. Oh, yeah, I got an
you
idea.
can program
Okay.
that, right? You can program my screens for me.
What do you want? Yeah, I can do whatever you want. I
That's
got
what I
stuff. Yeah, I got computers.
Oh yeah.
I got a million Macintosh computers laying around here.
You know how many Macs I got laying at my house?
I was going to say, we're good. We're
Yeah.
covered on computers.
Yeah, this is what happens when you have an addiction. I need a new one. No, you don't.
Yeah. This
Yes, I
show brought
do.
to you by a 15-year-old iMac.
That is true.
Atta girl.
Yeah. That was Work Computer 27 ago.
That's right. Find a 15-year-old PC that can still do this. Suckers!
I'm glad you specified PC.
Piece of crap is what I wanted to
Piece
say.
of crap.
Sorry.
All right. So Corey Day had a great first two stages out front. Once he got back in traffic, never heard from him again.
Yeah.
Could never come 12th.
Track position was still
Track
pretty big.
position
It was
mattered.
big. But that'll get better. Just surface ages more. You're going to see more driver come into play.
Yep.
We knew this was going to be a thing. So.
No doubt.
Yeah.
The CW was calling the race from the booth 2 hours away. They couldn't make the trip, Alex.
No, that required way too much effort, apparently.
Up the budget.
Worth mentioning here, Flow Racing, who is a slightly smaller network than the CW,
Was there?
had the announcers at the track.
Yep.
Fox Sports did not, and the CW did not.
Fantastic.
Like,
way to go,
crazy.
NASCAR.
Yeah. And it's just, the biggest sign is when a caution comes out, because you see
A solid delay.
Yeah.
Yes.
And there's confusion because no one knows what's going on.
Yeah.
Like, and again, like, you're looking to the announcers to give you information that you don't already know, but like, just as much as they do, because they're like, oh, the caution's out.
And how they narrate the
It's
replays.
literally like coming to the Racing Addicts podcast for NASCAR information.
That's
Right.
and that's the problem. Like,
It's just not a good idea.
listen, if they give us their paycheck,
If you're looking for biased,
We got it.
We got
Look for entertainment.
my
Yeah.
opinion is nothing we say is factual here on the Racing Addicts podcast. It is all the
Opinion-based.
likeness of David, not actually me. David's likeness is opinion.
I'll tell you one
Let's go
thing
with that.
for sure. If we had the CW budget, our behinds would be at every freaking race.
I guarantee you
Thanks,
that
Trey.
if we had the CW budget, we'd still probably be here and pocketing the rest of it.
We do just as good a
Like,
job.
oh, caution's out.
Profits are through the oh, it's a Ram logo. Never mind.
Never
Ram
mind,
logo.
Ram logo. Yeah. Ram logo.
I'm still
It's terrible.
campaigning for Dodge to just change the color of the logo and the
Yes.
ticker. That's all I
Please.
need.
Hey, I'm
terrible.
cool with it being
Yeah.
red, man.
I would
Let's make
actually
it
look
red.
better, would it not? That would look so much
That's
better.
what Casey was, man. Never mind.
And then we would,
That's-
of course, then we take the red flags out. But at least that's
Ooh.
less rare.
Whoa.
No, that's hard. Yeah, it's not going to happen when you hear engines. You can't just be like, oh, it's red flag.
Red flag.
And 30 minutes later, when the announcers go, "Oh, I think someone wrecked. There's an accident, guys. I think something happened."
With the solid racing we had this weekend, do we want to go Cup Series racing at Rockingham? Personally, I'm going to go first because
Yep, do
the
it.
camera's on me and I can say what I want. We can do about it. I think no. I think we don't waste a weekend at Rockingham. I don't know why I can't talk. Because
Pressure's on, man.
pressure's on.
Gonna clip
Because
that one.
yeah, I love it on Easter weekend. I love it with the Sunday off for
too.
Cup. It doesn't waste a day for the Cup Series drivers because I don't think the Cup car will be good here.
I agree
No, it
with
wouldn't.
literally everything you said.
Yeah. So I think you have we just run it back.
And what's bad about the Nopes having a highlight weekend?
Or
Like, I think it's a win.
Or-
I love it.
Agreed.
Like,
It
let-
definitely lets
I
them
think if
shine.
we change something is we put I think we put just maybe maybe put Dale's cars in there. High limit. Not high limit.
Oh, you mean Cars Tour?
Car Store.
Cars Tour.
So
That's why.
they were going to, but they were a little too fast for a late model.
Oh,
That's
is
what I
that
was
what it
wondering.
was?
Is that too big a track for cars? I feel like it's on
Well,
the
Lane
edge.
Riggs was testing there like 2 years or 3 years ago before the repave, and they had tire issues because they were like literally getting blown in like 15, 20 laps.
Stink.
That sounds perfect.
But then the
to me.
repave happened and everybody was just flying, and
Yeah.
I would be all for it. But it's just, I guess it's
a safety issue.
it's just not for them, because it's a late model and it's like
They got a small track out back. There's a little tiny track behind
they
the backstretch.
do, and I was like, well, why don't we race something there?
Why don't we race it there? I'm right there with you.
I think it's a win. I like having Nopes as the highlight series. Plus, it gives you something on Easter weekend without messing up Easter. Like,
Exactly.
I don't know.
Exactly. I agree.
I think it's a win. Like, why change anything?
Yeah.
Well, and the amount of aero blocking that would happen if the Cup Series went there,
Gosh.
the racing product would be terrible.
Now, if the Cup fixes the car,
I mean, they would definitely have to go with the higher horsepower package.
Yeah.
I mean, the short track package, because driving without the horsepower has clearly sucked.
At this point, just
Leave it.
Wait
Want
till
it
Gen 8.
everywhere.
Just
yeah.
wait till Gen 8 because it
Yeah.
should
Gen
be
8
coming
win.
around the corner.
Gosh,
I would think.
put 1,000
How
horsepower
much
in Gen
longer do you
7
think we
maybe.
have till we get Gen 8? Like, if we had to put a
2
timeline
years.
on it, 2 years?
I don't know.
I think 2028
I
they
think it's going
got.
to be longer than that.
Yeah, 2028 is what you're thinking.
They have to.
I mean, there's not
been-
even murmuring of development right now. Like,
This
Oh,
is
there's gotta be
this is what the
development.
car we're going to be complacent with for the rest of our life. I mean, every other car we we changed it every 4 years. Here we're just gonna stick with this thing.
Honestly, I think NASCAR will do it that way just because they're the ones that control all the parts. Everything is cookie cutter, and
that's
NASCAR is
right.
making money hand over foot.
Well, here's the thought.
That's the
So
problem.
Nopes is going to become a spec series at some point. It's not if, it's when.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
they did talk
6
to us about
years.
that at the Wood Brothers Museum.
Unfortunately, and it's just because parts are going to start running out soon because
They are an older generation
Yep,
car.
exactly. So I don't know if that's the time to take everything that you learned that sucks about this car and not do it for Nopes, and then maybe use those changes to fix the Cup car.
But can you make a spec race car that has the same features as the Xfinity car?
I think,
you know what I mean?
yeah. And
Just change the design.
And that's the thing. Like, I think the design is good. You just change like the application, I guess would be the way to put it.
Yeah.
Like,
Fundamentals.
yeah, because like the car works. Like, watch the Nopes races. Like, it's consistently the best race of the weekend. Like, the car works. The motor package works. Just find a way to make that spec and move on.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, I agree.
I think it doesn't feel like it's that hard. I know someone will tell me I'm an idiot, but like, it doesn't feel like it's that
You're
difficult.
an idiot.
Well, I don't know. I mean,
I mean, if you're going to ask somebody, I got you.
when we were at the Wood
I
Brothers
got you.
Museum, I mean, he said that it was just a matter of time until the Nope series and the Truck series go all to spec. And
Truck car
NASCAR
is-
owns all the patents to the parts. You know, of course, they are not going to want to make changes away from that spec car just because they're the ones raking in the money. And at the end of the day, dollar is king. You know,
and I can appreciate the reason for it being there. Like, I'm not even anti spec car. I'm just anti this sports car being in NASCAR. Like,
but
sports
do you
cars.
think that they can get away from that IMSA spec car design?
100%.
I don't
It's just
see
a
them
garbage
ever going
design.
back. Honestly,
I think the backlash. I eventually the sports car design I think will be gone. I think there's been so much backlash on this car because you've heard drivers.
oh, the drivers have been saying that this car
Yeah.
doesn't flex. They take so much harder impact because the panels don't crush like the older
well,
cars.
and
do.
it races like butthole. Like,
Yeah.
that's. And you remember the last time we had a car that everybody hated?
The car of tomorrow.
Yep.
Yep.
And guess what car is unanimously hated by the industry still? Car of tomorrow. So I think eventually we just have to get over the pride moment. I do think eventually we're going to get there, but unfortunately, like you said about timeline, it's going to be,
a while.
gosh.
Yeah.
Well, I'll just say this. I know money does talk, like you said, and when viewership doesn't seem to increase these networks are spending billions of dollars.
Yeah.
And they're spending more money now than they did when they were getting, $7-8 million, 7-8 million views a race. So it's eventually they're going to be put on the hot seat if they want these big contracts. It's just it's something's got to change. But not to go down a tangent because I know we can go down a tangent. But
Yeah, we don't have time for tangents on this program.
we got other tangents to address.
Yeah. I mean, it's been better this year, but still, like, there's just some massive levers that need pulled on the thing.
Yeah.
Speaking of massive changes, how about the speed difference in the ARCA series? Like, I'm looking at this and, results, we got cars a lot of laps down.
Like, how are they making minimum? There's no way they're making minimum speed.
A lot of laps down.
It's not safe.
Do you think that in the lower ARCA series that they don't have the minimum speed requirements like they do in the Cup series and Xfinity?
So they're supposed to still have it, but obviously they allow, like, if you're going faster than a taxi cab, like, you're winning or
I
something.
mean, there's a car 80 laps down.
Yeah.
Holy Christ.
Well, did you
112 laps down.
Did you get to
These
see?
aren't saying DNF.
Right.
They're saying laps
Right.
down.
Did
Not
you?
DNF.
What cars were they?
That's crazy.
122 laps down.
Well, did you? I don't know which cars, Mitch. I'm sorry.
I can tell you that.
Like, did you see the video from
That's
ARCA?
Mike
The
Basham.
leaders, like, going through the lap traffic.
weaving
Like,
and-
it's
Oh yeah.
yeah. It's like when we turned the AI setting the whole way down on NASCAR Thunder.
Yeah.
That's exactly what
So
it looked
Tristan
like.
McKee gets the win on the lead lap, along with
And he shouldn't have won either.
6 other cars. 7 cars in the lead lap. 22 in the race.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
A couple 2 laps down. 4 laps down is pretty much like the most it should be, right?
You would think. I mean, McFarland was 4 laps down in Nope, so I feel like that's your
Your benchmark.
yeah.
Yeah. And he
And he had a tire going down the last 4.
He did
Yeah.
make it. He only made it like 8 laps before he made a lap down there. For the record, I said if he made it to 10, he'd be doing good. But it was like, it was like 6 laps. He just like dropped off into nothing. Yeah.
He didn't wreck the car. I'm still good. He didn't wreck the car. That was my biggest fear, is that he was going to like wreck the leader when getting laps. So,
not to be so random, they put 60 lap old tires on his car on the last pit stop with 50 to go, and I don't know what they were thinking.
Was he
Maybe
out
they
of
were out
tires?
of tires. I don't know.
That's what I was wondering, because he
by the
did
way-
spin a lot.
Sorry.
I think it was just because of his circumstance, but I'm like, if I would not put, if he had fresher tires there at the last 50 laps, I think he would have been, I don't think he would have spun out, because as soon as he hit lap 80 and 90, that's when he spun out like he like power slid 3 times. Like, I don't know. It was just, I just couldn't believe they put 60 lap old tires on. I was like, what's the point of putting them on? Just keep the ones you got.
At that point, like, why bother changing?
Cool.
Yeah, I guess.
Well, and maybe they had 60 laps on them, but maybe not all of them were race laps, you know? So
Well,
there could have been
that's
a little life left
That's
on
true.
them.
Hey,
yeah, I
big,
don't know.
big shout out to Max Reeves, best driver that ever was, fastest driver in the world. 2 laps down. Not so fast this week.
Yeah.
So yeah, because he wrecked himself. Because so on lap 2 or 3,
I
he
love
got
it.
aggressive.
I love it.
And he like doored somebody. I forget who it was, but his fender got caved in on lap 3, blew a right rear tire, and the caution did not come out. NASCAR was like, "We're not throwing a caution. He was
You're an
putting
idiot.
around."
Yeah, you earned this. You earned this.
Yeah. So there's that.
I love it, man. I think he got a big old slice of humble pie this week.
Yeah.
Dude, he almost lost to McNutt.
Yeah.
McNutt.
And he got ripped apart by the industry last week. So you get ripped apart by the industry and then you suck the next week. Oh,
Yeah. Not a good look, buddy.
These not good.
he's when Squirrel Ball passes you, it's pretty bad.
Well, yeah, Squirrel, like, I don't think he's ever raced an oval.
Now,
And he got, I know it was 2 laps down, but you're right behind Max Reeves, right? You're
who,
not,
oh, by the way, is in a freaking JGR car in the
JGR
ARCA East.
car.
Like,
and has wins.
Mitch
Like, in
could
some-
probably win in that car.
Yeah, probably. Maybe.
Mitch is
I
a
don't
good
know.
driver.
You've got enough iRacing laps. I think you could probably
That's-
wield a top 5 at least in that JGR car.
Yeah, just as long as I don't wreck it. I don't
Yeah.
know how it would be in real life. I don't know. That'd be crazy.
Gosh.
All right, so
And you saw the next point. It's gonna piss us off.
Yep.
AM Racing is now gone. Has Ford lost their final competitive team in the Nopes? But I'll tell you
10,000%.
what, I'm looking right now. One
They're
Ford.
back.
One Ford. Let me rephrase. One Ford in the field.
And it's that, like,
JJ Yaley.
yeah.
Yeah. I'm sorry. JJ ain't it.
He ain't it, bro. He ain't it.
Finished
that team's
20th.
new. That team is brand new.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
can't even click on like what the team is. I don't know who it is.
Yeah, so heading to racing, they were a late model team for a bit, at least recently in the car store. And their daughter raced for a while. She's in college now. They still have the late
heading
model
to
team.
racing. Yeah.
And Chase Burrows as their driver there. But then they had a part-time truck team last year, and they were like, let's go Xfinity Racing or no apps racing instead. So for them to get 20th is pretty good for being like,
Yeah.
But that's a far cry from being competitive.
Here's the weird part.
for sure. But
So-
like their
oh,
team's
sorry.
just not like, they're so new. Like there's no resources
Yeah.
at all.
I get that.
So here's the weird part with AM Racing. So they dropped out of the entry list on, I think, Thursday of last week. Like, it was last minute. And they still have made no public statement.
That's
Like-
wild.
Isn't that weird? Like,
Yeah.
it's just-
Bankruptcy, baby.
It's
The
got to be,
broadcast
right?
sounded like, no, the broadcast mentioned that someone bought them out. It's a new owner, and they're going to come back in 3 weeks and race it.
And not compete for a championship.
I missed that on the tweeters. I did not see that on the tweeters.
That's what the broadcast was
Okay.
saying. I don't have a Twitter, so I was kind of surprised. I was like,
Interesting.
oh, yeah.
Well, maybe Ford's being smart. Probably not.
No.
Nah. Why start now?
Nope. I mean,
Gosh,
they haven't had
ticks me
a
off.
competent team in the Nope series in quite a while,
Meanwhile, Penske's on the sideline just pooping.
right?
Gosh.
That was pretty good. All right, so IMAX, this is one of my favorite parts of the year. We're coming up on the dash for cash. So Swalich Jones, Algier, and Raja Karoof are the cars available. Who do we think is going to get it? I know who I think is going to get it.
It's going to Bristol.
I don't want to be biased, but I'm going with Algier.
Yeah, I mean, that's pretty much the option.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
I mean, for the bias, yeah, but I do think Caruth runs really well at Bristol.
Raja,
so.
yeah. He was the other person. He's the only person, really.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know. Just Jones runs well there too. Brandon Jones. That's one of the tracks that it's kind of random, but it's like there. It's Darlington. He's really good at all of a sudden.
What'd you say? Darlington.
Darlington. But yeah, it should be interesting. I think it'll be good. It's one of my favorite races. Is the Bristol Xfinity race at night.
I know. I'm so hyped. It's going to be in the spring.
I want to go to Bristol in the worst kind of a way.
I know.
And honestly, you don't even need to stay for Cup. Like you just
When are
go
we going?
for those.
I'll go with you.
I want to go
Next week? I can't next week.
September? They're coming back in September.
When September?
They need to go. They need
When
to go back to
September
August.
ends.
Wake me up.
The Chase. Why don't they? I think
September
they should switch it to
18th.
August.
So is Nopes there for both races this year?
I'm not on that page anymore. Sorry.
Sorry.
Oh yeah, they definitely will. They
I
definitely
would
will.
imagine. I can't imagine they got rid of the September race.
Friday
I think
night,
truck-
the 18th.
I think trucks are both still now because they usually weren't the first weekend, but I think because they got rid of Martinsville's date for being a double, which they should just double up on Martinsville and Bristol. It's so close.
exactly.
The short tracks.
What is
they're
going
short tracks?
100%.
Especially since that series is so freaking good there. I'm excited. And it is night. You're right. It's freaking night race this weekend.
Yeah, it's a night race. And you know what else is a night race this weekend? I believe is the Nashville race in the Cars Tour.
Yeah, Craftsman Truck Series is at Bristol Thursday, September 17th.
Dang.
Yeah, we got a night race at Bristol on Thursday. I love weekday races. It
And
makes the week
Friday
go by.
night this week at Bristol. Look at that. Come on. Man, Car Store's got to be fun too.
So
I'm
I
going to be
gotta-
switching back and forth.
On the 15th, I have
It'll
an
be a good time.
endocrinologist appointment I have to go to. But we can leave Wednesday and head to
Dang.
Bristol.
Dude, I'm telling you, I want to
We
go
can
to
leave
Bristol.
them. We'll steal the camper.
I could be
Still
talked
tempered.
into it. My buddy that I thought was going to go to Charlotte with us is for sure doing Bristol.
Well, he's going to have to buy into the camper if he wants to sleep in there.
No, he just spent an insane amount of money on a truck and a camper. We're good.
Oh,
we'll
he
just park
did?
next to each other.
Oh, even better.
Nice.
Yeah, or we
Nice.
just go with him and stay in his because he has a way nicer one.
There you go.
I'm making friends with this guy. How you doing?
Oh yeah, his camper and truck are worth more than my house.
That's not
damn.
that much.
In
That being-
today's market, David,
In
That
today's
being
market,
said, it's still a pretty nice rig.
Alex has more money in diecast cars than he does in his house.
Never mind, I'm not finishing that sentence.
All right. Points review. I tell you what. Justin Algier. I can't say it right. Justin Allgaier.
Billiam
has a
Wyron and Justin Algier.
126 point lead over Jesse Love for the points. That's pretty demanding. How do you feel about that, Alex?
Allgaier's getting championship number 2.
Alrighty then. How do you feel? Yeah, all right.
Yep.
You guys all suck. Mitch, what do you think about it? I think is it run away already?
No.
Not yet.
Jesse Love is. It just he had a bump in the road. Honestly, he was doing fine until he had a tire going down or something. He was leading laps. He was looking great. That was my pick, by the way.
Yeah.
I was, and I thought you were
yeah.
going to win. I really did. Like
I
going
did
into the
too.
weekend.
I was like, I'm gonna lead this thing again, and I'm not. So, I don't think it's a runaway. I think we got a good battle up there. I think what's going to be interesting is the playoffs. As far as who makes it.
That's going to be the big thing. I'm seeing a lot of speed out of the 7 though.
yeah, he's looking
Sam
good.
Mayer ain't
At
even
least
in.
start of the season.
Yeah. What the heck is up with Sam Mayer?
You guys ever watch the Benchwarmers?
Yes.
Yes, I was one actually.
You
That's
know,
not surprising.
you know when they bring that like Dominican Republic man in to play on the team, on the
Yes.
Little League team? That's what it's like having Justin Allgaier race in the Xfinity Series. He's like, he's got his cigarette. He says, "You boys even don't know if to drink yet."
Fantastic.
Well, he's got to be the oldest man in the series, right? I'm trying to think of anyone else.
No, JJ Yeley just got 20. I think he's like.
Oh, that's
oldest
right.
there.
And he's like 107, right? I
He's
think.
been
he
racing
doesn't-
since 98.
That doesn't count.
for Joe Gibbs.
JJ way late.
To the wreck.
Sheldon Creed in third, Austin Hill in fourth, Corey Day fifth in points, Carson Koffel sixth, Sammy Smith, Brandon Jones, Parker Ratzliff ninth,
Good for
and
him.
Raja Karuth 10th, William Sawalich
Thanks.
11th.
There.
I don't think you only do top 10, but since I could say Sawalich, I
was
decided
worth it.
to two times Alex. Actually, I found out my new favorite thing to do is say one swear word that he gets and then another really bad swear word right after so he doesn't get it.
Oh, you mean like 2 weeks ago?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that was pretty good.
It was good. That was great.
Yeah.
Sorry,
oh,
everyone.
you little... See, I didn't say it.
It's good.
What if I said, shit Tucky mushrooms?
You're better at the
That
start of
was
the show.
close,
That was
wasn't
good.
it? I didn't say it.
But you put the itch on.
Yeah.
For those that listened last week.
For those that listened last week,
Oh, my
big-
gosh.
itch. How late can you separate it without it getting censored?
Just keep talking.
Just keep talking. Moving to the truck series. Hey, Mitch, how did it go? Listen, who's the best finishing Ram in the truck series this week? I didn't take the notice. Did you notice, Mitch?
No, you didn't take any notice.
I didn't take
any
notice.
Notice? Okay, so
Notice.
yeah, the word around town is Corey LaJoy
Boop, 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 boop.
is hot lapping in a Ram, and I am excited. And didn't I play the scenario before the season? I'm not sure if it was on recording, but didn't I talk about how the scenario of Corey getting hired on the Ram?
You did. You've been talking about it since it came
I
out.
manifested it into
You
reality.
have been talking
True.
about it.
You were so excited about it. And he follows
I
him to the
was.
Cup Series.
And you know what? We're back on the wagon. We're good.
Back on
We're
the
good.
wagon.
We're
Yeah.
back.
Put the toaster away.
Mitch is
Put
feeling
the
good
toaster
right
away.
now.
We're getting top tens. Hey, so interesting situation in the trucks. I don't know if it's on the notes, but
It's all right. Say it anyway.
I didn't look at the notes, so
There's notes.
the-
When did
the-
we get
the- the-
notes?
I know.
the
Well, if you
ownership
get a freaking
situation.
iPhone, I could share it with you. Freaking Android guy over here.
the ownership
don't even start me
situation.
with him.
Like Corey can't. I mean, Corey's not going to really race for driver points because he never got driver points for a truck because I think he registered for the Cup situation with RFK.
Oh, I believe you are correct.
Yeah. So right now he is 12 points out from a chase spot and ownership points in the 10 truck. The one truck is currently leading ownership points, but the one truck is also who's driving the one truck, Corey Heim, is also not eligible for like the champion driver's points. So you might have like Corey and Corey battling for manufactured
Yeah.
with their trucks, and then you might have a whole nother championship race going on with Honey Butts and whoever.
Honey butts
So-
and lame rigs.
Ian Riggs, yeah. So I just was like thinking about this weekend. I was like, this might be a fun.
It's gonna be.
Double the
It's
fun.
gonna be super interesting to follow.
I could probably go the whole way down the list. Corey Ime, Caden Honeybutts, Lame Riggs. I don't know about. I better not do that one. Grant Infunger,
and fungus.
Tyler Spankram.
Are we just gonna make
Also known as the upside down face kid. Thank you, Ben
Upside down
Rose.
biscuit.
what's Corey's name? What do you give Corey? What's your
Corey
LaHoy?
LaHoy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
That's an OG Racing Addicts throwback.
It is.
Ty needs a jet ski.
So nice seeing that 88 be fast again.
Right?
Yeah.
Right?
Lake Garcia. Then honestly, everybody else is just so bad.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
We'll probably just let that go.
Whammy Smith.
So the end of the truck race, what did you guys think of that finish? There was quite a bit of heat coming out of that final lap, I think.
Yeah, I would have loved to have seen like 2 more laps.
Oh, for sure. For sure.
Yeah. I mean, I love that it came down to as close as it did, but man, it could have been so much better if it just a few more laps.
So I'm curious because there's Twitter exploded very popular in one particular direction, but since none of you guys utilize technology or social media,
Huh? You kids and your damn internet.
since Kevin's afraid of technology, I
That's
know he
true.
hasn't seen any of this. So obviously
The
there was
colors on the screen change.
There was controversy on the last lap between a teammate of Tricon being
Two.
in the way. Yeah, well, that's accurate. So
Yeah.
was it a miss by Caden Honeycutt on the last lap, or was the 15 of Tanner Gray in the way?
Both.
That's a fair answer. That was a
'Cause
very
I definitely
political
think
answer.
Does that
Tanner
make it a
Gray was-
racing incident?
Yeah, just a racing incident. I think Taylor
Just
Taylor
like Denny
Gray was
Hamlin and Ryan Blaney, racing incident.
something like that.
Not even close.
Yeah. No, I definitely think Taylor Gray was intentionally in the way. I really do.
I thought so too.
But I do think Honeycutt missed his opportunity.
I think,
So
Mitch, what do you think? I'm not
there
going to
was-
talk yet.
you're good. No, so there was like, I was confused. So was Tanner Gray, my bad. Yeah, Tanner Gray. Was he passing someone for position? Because I know he was battling side by side with somebody when they caught him.
That I do not know. I do know he was a lap. Well, he was getting lapped.
He was getting lapped.
Yeah.
He was getting lapped. So once he knew he was getting lapped, I think he should understand what the situation was going on. I'm hoping the spotter told him his teammates are battling for the lead right now.
Yeah.
And if he didn't have a shot at passing the guy that he was trying to pass,
So Tanner Gray was the first car 2 laps down.
Oh, so that wasn't even one lap down. That was multiple laps down. Is that correct?
But was he battling for position? Was it
Tanner Gray finished the race 2 laps down.
Oh, dude, that's even worse.
Yeah.
So I don't know if he was 2 laps down in the moment or if but he finished.
That was
yeah,
probably him going the second
That
lap
was
down.
him going the second lap down then. Shoot, I was willing to give him like 5% of
Yeah,
credit because
no. No.
wow.
Nope. Take that percentage back.
It's gone. All right, Tanner Gray, you're a moron.
Yep.
I'm officially happy taking this stance now. Tanner Gray's a moron.
You're an idiot.
You're an idiot.
He could have backed out, but he also
Yeah.
I had
Orange
more
Man
bonus to
says
pick with
no.
Gio.
He
Like
was
the 17 was like trying to side draft him going into 3.
Giovanni Ruggiero.
yeah.
Yeah, he was literally side drafting Honey Butts, and I don't understand why he was doing that. I don't.
Well, Giovanni
like,
was also 2 laps down.
Yeah.
So that was
yeah,
for-
but
that
he
was for
in-
position.
He was all by himself.
I
Like
know.
he had no reason to do that. He could have said, "All right, they're battling for the lead," and then I saw what Honeycutt was trying to do, because the top lane was faster at one moment, but then I don't know. Tanner just didn't move out of the way. But can you go up to the third lane, or would you spin out? Is it slick up there? I don't know.
Well, I feel like you have an obligation. Like, don't be part of the storyline. If you are freaking 2 laps down, don't be part of the storyline.
Yeah, he could have eased off his entrance and not drove it so hard into the corner, and they both would have been able to sail past and not affected that battle for the lead.
Oh, 100%. Like, and that's what just made zero sense to me. Like, you've got to be aware of what's going on. Now, they initially caught Tanner in a bad spot. So, like, the first part I think people were mad about, and I was willing to give Tanner grace because I don't know where he could have gone. But going into the last set of corners, when Honeybutt still has a shot, Tanner rose in right in the racing lane.
Yeah.
And I'm like,
Well, and that's
dude,
the thing.
come
He does
on.
have his right to his space on the track and racing and everything like that, but at the same time, have a little bit of awareness. You know what I mean?
On the freaking white flag lap.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah.
Just get out
and
of
he
the
was
way.
2 laps down. Well, yeah.
for your teammates, for your team.
Yeah.
Not that
That-
it really mattered because the team
so
was going to
bad.
win either way. But you know what I mean. Well, Riggs was right there at the end because of all that.
Yeah.
He was-
and 2 more laps, Riggs was going to be
Yeah.
the guy.
Oh, even I think one more lap.
He was
he would have
cruising.
put it 3 because he would have stuffed it.
He was
I mean, at that
0.4
point-
seconds behind.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was, and he was
Which
gaining
is
about.
wild.
And
Because,
that's the
like,
thing
with
about
6
lap
laps to go, he
traffic.
was at a camera. That's
Yep.
crazy.
And that's the thing about lap traffic at like Rockingham. It just it brings this whole new element, and it's
awesome.
fun. It's like sprint car racing in a way, where
You know-
lap traffic kind of brings a whole, especially there.
That's hilarious because I had that exact thought on Saturday as I was like, this reminds me of a sprint car race because you kind of like
Yep.
the leader gets away and in your head you're just like, all right, I'm waiting for lap traffic, which I say all the freaking time
It's
at
true.
sprint car races.
It's true.
Yep.
Yeah.
Gosh, good catch, Mitch. Yeah, I 100% agree with you. That was
Yeah, appreciate that. Yeah, but yeah, I thought it was interesting. Definitely got my heart rate up for sure.
I was so disappointed, man. I thought Honeycutt was going to
I
win.
was hoping.
I just
I wanted
felt,
to see it.
I
did.
still feel like there was a moment with 2 laps to go that I thought
He had a
Honeycutt
shot.
had a shot, and
Yes.
I was watching it, and I'm like, there it is, and then he got back in line behind Heim, and I'm like, no.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess he knows what he's doing. He did cut down 6 seconds of time, but like, I thought that was his moment.
Yeah.
I really did.
Well, and again, that could be attributed to his inexperience also. I mean,
Yeah, it could, yeah.
mean, he's not used to driving in equipment that is this prominent.
Elite,
Let's be
yeah.
honest.
I have a serious question because I haven't followed it close enough. Has Corey Heim lost a race yet in the truck series?
Not one that he hasn't been in.
That's what I mean. So if he's been in a race, he's won.
He
right?
hasn't run 2 of the races, and he's leading the points.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Can we just make it illegal for Corey Heim to run in the truck series?
Why does this guy not have a full-time ride?
Well, he technically
Because Riley
is
Herbst
legal
still
run
is
for points.
you're left on his contract. Yeah, I know. That's the funny part. It's ridiculous.
Your wish is granted.
So what is? I was reading. He still is running for points, but he's not eligible for the chase because he
Isn't
doesn't
he just
start
doing
every
like
race.
owners and manufacturers points?
So the
he would run for 13th.
so the irony is exactly
So he can
exactly.
win a regular season championship, but not a
spot in the playoffs.
Not a spot in the
And then
playoffs.
it'll bump everyone basically one.
Oh, so he could still win the no? He can't win the regular season championship.
He
'Cause
can.
That grants you first place for the playoffs.
I know. He is going
Whatever
to
it
force
is.
NASCAR to asterisk the point system.
Oh, they have a gray.
Yeah.
Policy. He
I
found
mean,
the gray.
Tanner gray area.
To their credit,
Right
I can't
on, right
imagine
on,
anybody
yeah.
saw this happening. A part-time driver leading the points, but-
Right?
I did.
Yeah.
Did you watch him race last year? One of
Yeah,
these
I know.
cars.
Well, and originally he was only supposed to be in 5 races.
He lost the one and he got faster.
Exactly. Gosh.
Because he got pissed off. Like other drivers driving from the back to the front.
Should we just skip to that? I kind of just want to go to it now.
I'm just teeing it up.
I was
That's
thinking,
all.
I don't want to talk about Chandler Smith. We already talked about Corey
Nope.
LaJoy.
We're
don't
good.
care about that. Don't care about that.
Yep.
Really don't care about that.
Corey.
Chilling on a dirt road segment.
You
We
were
talked about Corey. I jumped.
I know,
I
I'm
jumped
just-
into Corey
I'm
at the
being
beginning.
silly.
At the
Just being
beginning.
silly,
He's got the
dude.
Corey hoodie on. I see that. That's good.
Yeah.
What a weekend of dirt track racing!
So much
wow.
stuff. You
watch
pick
any
the
of
order.
it.
You're
I was
you're
gonna say,
driving
you
the
gotta
show.
put these-
You-
we're gonna
you
start.
take-
We're gonna get Kevin the floor and talk about the BAPS Super Sportsman race.
I feel like first, before we talk about the race, we have to give a big congratulations to Chase Gutshaw on that P16. I mean, clearly an elite level driver,
Right?
And I just wish every other driver was as good as him.
Right? I know. I
That
mean-
was my thought leaving the weekend.
The guy won at Williams Grove in the 358s from the front row with literally no passing the entire race. You know, and that takes a lot of skill. Just saying.
Move over, Anthony Macri. We got your new driver for the 39M.
There you go. There you go.
You
Yeah.
know what? that'd be
Vertebrae
crazy.
intact.
Say that again,
Not
Mitch.
for
I'm
long
sorry.
the way Chase Gutshaw drives. Couldn't even go one lap in the heat race without him driving through the 75 of Kenny Edkin and literally junked all 4 corners of that car. I mean,
Oh wait, hang on. Viewer discretion advised. If your name is Kenny Etkin and you're listening at this point, fast forward 45 seconds.
Sorry in advance.
no, I mean, Chase Gutshaw, what a fucking moron. You know? I mean, there was no way he was making it through that corner and just drove through Kenny, junked the entire car. And then, BAPS, a.k.a. Hess Motor Speedway, just royally bending over backwards, letting that team get away with just everything. Luckily, the whole team came together, and I mean, Kenny, Johnny, Adam, BJ, Doug was there, which I am so appreciative of
true.
Dougie being there.
Write that down as a clip to send to Kenny.
Thank you.
I mean, literally everybody on the team, myself, I was running back and forth, getting this, that, and everything for what they needed. Everybody was involved helping work on this car. And I mean, the shorter list of what we didn't have to touch on the car was the engine and the motor plate. Okay.
That's pretty killer.
There were other teams at the track offering up help, parts, whatever we needed to try and get that car back together. And
Team
then,
Hess,
what's that?
88.
No. Surprisingly, they were not there, or unsurprisingly, they were not there. But we had a
I
pretty
think
much
since they caused it, maybe they would want to contribute.
Yeah,
but,
right.
Was there pit officers in your pit?
Oh, yeah, there were quite a few officials monitoring what was going on in our pit for quite a while. Car got put all the way back together. Kenny started 16th. The officials at BAPS let Gutshaw start right behind Kenny in the feature. and Kenny proceeded to drive the fucking wheels off that thing all the way up to second place in a car that is very bent, very tweaked, and in Kenny's words, vibrating so bad he was seeing double. I mean, it was insane, the drive that he put on.
Just imagine if Chase Gutschall was driving that car, how fast it would have been.
Oh, I know.
That could have been the Wi-Fi butt plug I got him.
Seriously. Just imagine if Kenny's car wouldn't have been junked at the beginning of the night. He probably would have had a good chance at taking that one.
He probably wouldn't have. It sounds like your setup was way off if you bent the frame and it got faster.
Dude, I'm telling you.
That's a lucky miss right there.
But as another note, I mean, not to pick on anybody, but Chase Gutschall could
Not to name anybody.
Could not get around any of the cars and was riding in the back. And when he finally did start making a few passes, then he pulled off a couple laps later.
I think he was nervous. I think he was afraid.
I just think he's a fucking moron. Their team car had problems and wrecked himself up against the fence, jumping the cushion, and then right away, Gutschall pulled off right after that. So that's a DNF to you. Sorry, let's cut that last part.
No, it's staying.
Oh, it's staying now, buddy. Oh crap! That was worth
one
every...
track in Pennsylvania, dirt track racing.
Oh my gosh!
Yeah,
we had the drama of the weekend there for
dude,
sure.
I'm telling you. Everybody, wants to be safe and everything like that, except for Gutschall, who drives through people. Sorry to hear about Anthony Macri being out indefinitely. He took a wild ride at Williams Grove. He had just passed for the lead, came up real quick on a lap car and biked the car and went into the fence. It was, him just getting on the brakes on the binders hard, and it just upended the car.
And the wild part is the wreck didn't look bad. But it's the way, like, when you look at the car, it kind of went up and then landed hard on the right
down,
rear.
Yeah. And
broke two vertebrae.
I get, like, safety, and we do, like, I see the cars, I see the seats, I see how snug everything is, the straps, the this, the that, the crimple points. There is not enough, like, I get we're doing what we can to make it safe, but, like, there is no give.
I mean... The chassis is what's supposed to take the brunt of the hit to keep the driver safe.
Yeah, well, guess what?
I mean, now to be fair, he has had prior spinal injuries.
Yeah,
from every other time he's flipped the damn car.
Well, I'm not arguing that, but
I mean, the guys are crazy.
Yeah,
considering he managed to get away as well as he did is a testament to the safety of the cars.
Yeah.
Oh well, yeah. I'm just saying they're safe, but they're not.
Well, it was scary at first because Lifeline got called in and then got called off.
Yeah.
Which, like, anytime you see that call, you're like, oh, shoot. And, like, the broadcast
went
to the turn one cam.
They go real wide,
Yeah.
They showed them taking the wing off the car, and they said that they were going to have to remove the top of the car.
Yeah.
And then that's whenever they went back to the wide shot and, kind of stopped looking at everything. I mean, it was definitely tense for a few moments. And hopefully a healthy and speedy recovery.
Oh, 100%. Yeah, there's a few guys I follow that go to a lot of the local races on Twitter, so I go to their updates because half these tracks suck with their social media. It's trash. So that's how I keep up. And he was the one that tweeted something that really made me feel like it was much more serious because I don't even remember what he said, but it was a very, like, the way the tweet was worded, I was like, oh, shoot.
Like, this is really serious.
Maybe it wouldn't have been, yeah. But, like, it was like, oh, crap, this might be bad. And then that's when you texted about Lifeline. I was like, oh my gosh, is Macri dead? Like, what had happened?
Yeah, I mean, it was definitely tense. And then the update the next day about being out indefinitely,
Yeah, it's scary. You hate to see those.
Well, yeah, and, you hate to see someone have to give up something that they enjoy. And quite frankly, he's good at, I mean, I know the whole PA posse took a big hit with him, now being injured and out of the car.
I mean, it's good for the competition because he wins all the time. But obviously, nobody wants it that way. And we wish him a speedy recovery. Hope he gets back safely and soon. And I mean, if they're looking for a driver, I hear Chase Gutschall's available. Right. So he would probably do a phenomenal job wrecking that 39M every week. So.
No doubt about it.
But he did win a 358 race. I don't know if you knew that.
358 race with no passing from the front row.
Speaking of winning a race, let's talk about Jake Kirkling.
Oh,
wow. Best way to win at Port Royal? Wreck the entire field and then have it rain.
You know what? I think him and Gutshaw probably went to the same driving school.
Send it, brother. I mean, that's awesome. And then it rained and it just got shortened. Like,
it was, and like he almost wrecked at least 2 more times during the race. Like, zero car control. It was, and I'm like, I can't believe this guy's going to win a race. And the funniest part, in case, again, you guys aren't on social media, when Port Royal posted about him winning the race, they disabled all the comments.
No
like, dang it.
Oh, wow.
Fantastic.
Because I was so, like, the first thing I went for was the comment section, and it was, like, blocked. I'm like, what? I was so disappointed. Because that's what I was there for.
Liberal logic.
Hey, speaking of winning races, how about Double D winning down there at Lincoln?
Come on, buddy. That's why I got my Double D hat on, buddy.
Heck
Supporting
yeah.
it. I got to get a new one, though. The washer messed this one up. See that big old stain right there?
Oh, man.
Yeah,
Jordan.
She's amazing. She puts up with me. She deserves every ounce of credit in the world.
Cover.
Oh, man.
Woo.
Yeah.
I set him up for that.
Yeah.
He
Hey,
asked me,
it's
he
an
asked
excuse
me-
for a new hat.
He asked me to do that so we could look good. I'm just letting you know.
Yeah. I paid him $20.
Race of the weekend.
I was going to buy him lunch, but Craig bought it.
Is
so
that where we're
didn't
at?
have to.
Were you going to buy lunch today? In that case, we can get lunch tomorrow.
Okay.
We can buy then.
Sold. I mean, sure. Do we need to have a breakfast meeting tomorrow? We might need to. Yeah, probably.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Wish I could attend.
Yeah, I know, right?
Just quit your job like we did.
Yeah, I think you're right, David. Yeah, you're up next.
Yeah. So race of the weekend. I guess it's going to be the Super Sportsman for me.
Oh, 10,000%. Kenny driving the wheels off that thing is a race for me.
My race of the weekend was listening to Kevin talk about it.
Oh, I'm like following along like, oh my gosh.
Dude,
So
be
last
honest.
week, I was on the texting end of it.
Yeah.
Texting everybody else, updating while you were.
I was fired off.
I was
Can I give a
screenshotting the message to send to Jordan Goodling because he's like, I knew he wanted updates.
Can
but
I
I just
give
kept
you-
screenshotting your texts.
Alex, can you like blur video? Do you know how to do that?
It takes work. How badly do you want?
I got to show everybody what Kevin did in the stands.
Oh, you have video?
No, we don't.
No. This is Kevin. Oh yeah! Oh yeah! Oh!
Right in
Rain your face! Rain
You might need to cut that.
It was awesome.
Did you actually do that?
I did.
Absolutely.
100% in this big bald 300 pounds
turned in a
face.
circle? Turned in a circle.
Oh, yeah. To the entire inbred Gutshaw crew. Oh, it was a thing. It was not my best moment.
This episode of the Racing Addicts podcast is brought to you by Marysville Motor Cars.
Oh, I thought you were going to say dude wipes for cleaning all that spooge off their faces.
Apparently, they have new menthol wipes. Anthony Alfredo has shared way too much on the broadcast as of late. That's
Menthol
all.
wipes.
I watched that interview.
If there's one
right? It was
scent I
cringy.
do not want near my sphincter, it is menthol. What?
What did Alfredo on national TV said something to the effect of "It's stingy."
It's stingy. It's
That's
menthol.
Yeah.
Right?
Stingy.
I don't remember exactly what he said, but it was bad.
They're taking
It
this
was
whole
something
your
like
breath
that.
smells
It was
like thing to a whole new level.
Yeah, it was like
my
something like with Stingy and going out for his qualifying lap and my butt being puckered or whatever. It's just like,
Oh yeah,
the
there's
heck?
a pucker.
yeah,
That
I was
was-
like,
I missed that.
I think it was qualifying. I was driving,
Wow.
so I needed something to kill the
Qualifying.
time.
it was qualifying.
Gosh, talk about sharing too much. So if you need, I can buy some dude wipes for the trailer next week.
Perfect. We
Yeah.
might need them.
All right,
For
so
your stingy butts.
moving ahead. Whoa.
Oh.
Stingy butts or stinky butts? One of the two. Moving ahead
See, I was
to
thinking about planting them in the porta-john and just watching people's reactions as they come out.
Great Coliseum.
Yes.
Yeah.
Bristol, baby. It is Bristol.
Oh yeah.
Alex set this up and he said we picked who we picked. How did I do?
So for the Rockingham Nopes, we had Kevin taking the win this week with Algier.
What up?
I took second place with Sheldon Creed pulling it out. David got third with Corey Day. And unfortunately, Mitch finished last with Jesse Love after the tire went down, which,
That
again,
does not tell the story.
I know. I thought you were going to
15
win.
laps led. We had it.
I know.
Just
Well, Corey Day
kidding.
led the first 2/3 of the race, so there's that too.
There's that. We
There's
talked
that.
about picking him.
But we're headed to Bristol, guys. This is gonna sound wild. This is the first time we are running the short track package with the Gen 7 car at Bristol Motor Speedway, because I don't know if you guys remember this, but we have been running the intermediate package at Bristol Motor Speedway up until this time.
I do remember that, yeah.
Because it's a half-mile bank track, and naturally we should run the same package we do at Charlotte, because NASCAR.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, all that to say, we are potentially set up for a very interesting weekend with the Cup Series, because we have a little more motor, plus this will be the first time we've seen the cars at Bristol without all the whooshy aero crap. Yeah.
Do you think they're not going to be downshifting and upshifting?
I believe you are correct. I do not think it's going to be happening. I think you're going to be rolling way too much momentum at Bristol. I mean, if they weren't shifting at Martinsville half the time, I don't think they're going to be shifting at all at Bristol.
I think they'll still be shifting at the beginning of the run, and then
You think?
Transition to not shifting by the end, just to keep the tires underneath of it.
Sticky stuff on the track. Are they doing that?
Well, we won't know that until Saturday morning, because they like to keep that fun and exciting.
Oh, they don't announce it.
That's when people normally find out about Kevin's sticky stuff, too.
There's a dude wipe for that. Now with Tingy menthol.
Pucker up, Buttercup. We got to get Butterbean out here with that.
This
Pucker
episode's
up.
officially dedicated to Anthony Alfredo now. I just decided that.
Soggy pasta for the win.
Soggy pasta with his...
All right, I got my pick. I'm down. You guys are never going to guess who I'm going with.
Well, Mitch gets to pick
pick
first because he
first.
lost.
He's not picking who I go with.
Oh, okay, perfect.
Wait, so who have I used this year?
Oh, I'll tell you right now. You got...
You used Chastain, Blaney.
Denny.
Are you reading? Smith,
is really
Gillen, Reddick, Byron, Larson, Chastain, Blaney, Love. That's who you picked.
So I haven't
What was
used
so
that.
hard about doing that, Alex?
Are
you reading the list where it's not laid?
Yes, that's what he was going to do.
There's a list of people he picked, and then there's a list without that list.
All right, I think this man got the hot hand.
You're reading it, and I'm like, what is taking him so long to redo this list? He started with
No, don't worry, Alex. I probably would have done the same thing.
he started with Chastain, and I was like, that was 3 weeks ago. He picked that. Why would you not pick Smith or Love?
You know what's bad? I frequently take the most difficult path to accomplish a goal.
I've worked with you before.
It's
I know.
like, and then I'm like, well, that was really dumb. Yeah. So
I've
carry
worked
on.
with you before, Alex. I know.
So, David, who did he pick so far this year?
He picked Smith, Gilliland, Reddick, Byron, Larson, Chastain, and Blaney.
It's good to know that I still have the 11 available, but I'm going to pick Ty Gibbs.
Tyler Gibbs.
Oh,
Okay.
he's probably good. This is his best track, and he is the most momentum he's had in his entire career. I wouldn't be surprised if he gets a dub this weekend, especially if it's a bottom groove track. Couldn't be surprised.
I'm really glad you used that word momentum. Okay? Because if there's one driver who's got momentum right now, it's who I'm picking. And I checked my list
Twice. Like
twice.
Santa.
And I picked him. You
Well,
know who
can't
I
be my
haven't?
guy.
You know who I haven't picked? The one, the only, Brad Keselowski, baby.
Oh, man. Come on. You're getting some Ford love in here.
You want to pick him here?
At Bristol. Oh, absolutely. He's going to destroy. With this package, this motor.
You think?
Oh,
wait.
man. I'm actually like legitimately torn. I have no idea.
I don't think his leg will be able to make it 500 laps with those G-forces.
Oh,
That's
he's
my
set.
biggest concern.
Oh, he's good to go.
That leg's healed. That cane is just strictly for pimping reasons at this point.
Could you
Yee.
imagine his legs like this thick?
Oh, I can't. I can't leave how well he's doing with that leg.
Hey, he survived Coda. He's got to be good for Bristol, right?
Exactly.
Or Coda's got to be more G-force, right? Maybe not.
It's more
No.
leg
I
work.
think it's just more footwork. Yeah.
Oh, that's true. Yeah.
Man, you might be
Trade-off.
right. You know, it might not be that big of a deal.
So you're going with
I don't
Kez.
know.
You're locking in Kez the
Locked
6.
in.
All right. I'll take it. Oh, shoot. I'm next. Sorry. That's why I was waiting. I thought you were next, Kevin. I'm going to take...
Alex, do you want me to tell you who you've picked already? Because there's a list right there.
I'm looking at who's available. That's the most important part. I'm taking Josh Berry, 21 cars, showing some speed on the short tracks.
Dang.
I don't think we're going for a win, but I'm just aiming for a top 10 this week. I
Okay.
think Josh Berry's going to get me a top 10. So,
Okay.
Kev, it's all you.
I'm going to go with Chase Briscoe. I think he's going to turn the wick up this weekend. I think Chase Briscoe has a real good shot to get back in the saddle.
It'll be interesting to see.
Because he needs to get back to the saddle.
Big time.
Back in the saddle again, baby.
I want to bring this up. So we were talking about these picks. NASCAR had this I don't know if we haven't got 12 races done yet, and they'd already done this driver of the year so far and all this stuff. And they picked Todd Reddick for driver of the year. Obviously, that's kind of obvious. But then they also picked that they thought the best race of the season so far was the Daytona 500.
They're out of their minds.
There's
no
really?
way.
Are you serious?
There's no way any fan agrees with that.
No.
But it's literally on the website.
I honestly
the
don't
CEOs
remember
are going to be like, "Oh yeah, we're doing the fuel saving crap." Are you serious?
best race.
I thought the Daytona 500 was one of the worst races so far
Yeah,
this
I
year.
thought that was a snoozer.
Dismal
If you
at
weren't
best.
watching it at a bar, you would have. If you were, because at the bar you really don't know if they're saving fuel.
No,
or
I
not,
slept
but
through it.
Yeah, you slept through it. I probably would have slept through it if I was at an apartment or something. But yeah, I was just so surprised to see that. So
Well, I think it's all. What's the thing where you just keep pushing a narrative and hoping that people gaslighting?
propaganda.
Yeah.
Oh, I was
Yeah,
going to say
gaslighting.
liberalism.
They're 100% gaslighting because there's no even on the Jeff Gluck polls, Daytona I believe is one of the lowest for the season. We may have to fact check this, but oddly enough, on the Gluck poll, Phoenix or Darlington might be the top because they both did. I know Phoenix was upper 80s on the Gluck poll. Of course, NASCAR doesn't believe the Gluck poll is real. We've heard that multiple times, even though all the fans and all the people in the industry reference it on a weekly basis. But
The guy that said that, didn't he leave, or is that the other Steve?
I think it's the Steve that's still here. I'm pretty
It's
sure.
probably the whole CEO pack.
Yeah, the whole package.
The whole package.
They're officially drunk. I mean, Daytona was easily one of the worst races this year.
Legitimately. Yeah.
I mean, it's that for me. It's either that or because even we were not happy with Martinsville, but Martinsville was still better than Daytona. I think.
I agree.
You think?
Yeah, I agree.
How about Vegas?
I still say Daytona was probably the worst one.
I think so.
Yeah.
I think I'm Vegas or Daytona for worst of the year. I'm pretty sure, and I think for best of the year,
I agree. I agree. Vegas was not good.
Vegas was worse than Daytona.
Yeah. So let's do superlatives. Best race so far of the year.
We have to pick up.
Yeah. Just because we already drove down this dirt road. I thought we would, or asphalt road. I'm just curious what you guys think is the best race so far this year. And you can totally pick the Clash. I think that's a fair. I think any race that was using a cup car this year is fair game.
Fun.
Yeah.
Honestly, it's probably for me between Darlington and Martinsville. I'm trying to pick my brain which one was which.
I can't remember.
I think Atlanta was better than Daytona.
Oh, Atlanta was good.
Atlanta was
the best race of the year. Echo Park, that's what that is.
Yeah.
I was trying to figure what the hell that race was.
Without a doubt.
I'm looking at the list Echo Park, and I'm like,
It's got to be Atlanta.
what was that?
It's got to be
What is
Atlanta.
Echo?
What the hell is
That's why I
Echo
was
Park?
like, really? You don't think
I'm
Atlanta
sorry.
was better than
It's because we got some liberal making our damn notes.
Stupid. I just copied it off the NASCAR website. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
You could copy it off the website too if you wanted to.
Oh my God.
Doesn't mean you should. God.
So
Atlanta without a doubt.
Yeah,
There's no question on that.
I think I'm good with that. I'm going to honorable mention Phoenix just because I still think that race was better than most every Phoenix race we've seen.
I wonder who won the race.
No, but legitimately, I thought outside of that it was a decent race, and it Gluck pulled well. So
I won Phoenix. Actually, thank you very much.
Back it up.
I won Phoenix. Thank you very much.
that's right.
Why did it say Alex times 2 twice?
Phoenix
So
actually
the
wasn't too
X2
bad.
just
I'll
means
back it
the
up.
person that picked it also won the race. I just forgot to put it after your name, but you did get the points for Blaney. So it should say David X2 as well.
But it didn't.
But it
which is
didn't.
why
I'm
I'm
sorry.
short in points.
No, you got the points. Look, there's 5 points next to Blaney on that. You got the points. Should we talk about the points? I'm leading with 22. Mitch is in second with 15. David's in third with 11. And Kevin has the honorary participation trophy.
That's right.
That's right.
Wow, I'm half of you right now.
Yeah.
That's bad.
Kevin's running the Chase Gutshall speed
That's
in the
right.
fantasy
That's
picks.
right.
Before we end the podcast,
Is
I
he
have
the
another
Chase
question.
Gutshall speed or the BJ Thomas speed.
Hey,
we
BJ
think-
finished 10th this week.
I know.
Oh my gosh.
Honorable mention, BJ
Honorable
shouted
mention.
out. Honorable mention, Daniel. You didn't mess up at all this week. Thank you.
I don't think he worked with me. Mitch, sorry.
I was gonna say, do you think O'Reilly hits 2 milli for viewership this week?
For this week,
Or
No.
from Rockingham?
No, I don't think so.
I'll
think
take
it
it.
hits 2 million?
I'll take those odds.
We're going with the under or over.
I'll take 2 mil on the dot.
I think it's gonna be like 1.8. I hope it's over 2,
Yeah.
but I'm gonna go with the under.
Well, last week was 1.3. I'm pretty sure. For
Yeah, and it was
Martinsville.
like peaked at 1.5 at one point or something
Yeah.
like that. So I was like, dude, we're
it's
sniffing there at
possible.
the 2 M's.
And like nothing else. They were the top series this weekend. Plus, you had the McFarland thing. I don't know. I think they might hit 2 mil. I'm good with that prediction.
Could you? Yeah, then that would be crazy. NASCAR's gonna be like, okay, could go to Dega.
Get rid of the series. It's outperforming Cup again. That was good.
to ARCA.
Well, that about wraps up this week's episode of the Racing Addicts podcast. Thank you so much for watching. You can check us out on full episodes on YouTube. You can find clips on Facebook, TikTok, Instagram, Twitter, Discord.
We do have a Discord.
We have a Discord. Check us on Discord. And we have fantasy picks coming back this week. So make
Holla.
sure you check your lineups.
Unless you're Lipton, in which case we're not doing it this week. I would definitely not set your lineup.
Don't set your lineup.
Yeah, I would just forget it even exists this weekend.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would probably put Corey Heim in every slot for this weekend.
Did that once. Did
Yeah.
not work.
On the
Cannot
NASCAR app,
recommend.
you have to like if you want to get points for the fan rewards, you have to have it locked in by Friday. I had it was 11:56 Friday night, and I was like, oh my gosh, I didn't lock in my fantasy picks for Sunday, and there was no race on Sunday. I had like a mini panic attack because you can't get perfect season unless you do every single week, and I was like 4 minutes away from ruining that already.
But it's
in
really,
April.
you're a week and 4 minutes away from ruining it.
Right.
Yeah. So I freaked out for no reason. So we're all good.
That's actually
Yeah,
hilarious.
We'll have it set tomorrow.
It's gonna be great. Gosh, I hope it's a good weekend. It should be. We got all 3 series, right? We did talk
All
about
3
that.
series.
Thursday, Friday, Saturday.
Thursday, Friday,
Hallelujah.
Saturday.
It's gonna be
we
good.
just
ARCA
leave?
West.
I'll take the kids with.
10 p.m. on Flow.
I'm down.
What'd you say?
I said, I'm just going to take the kids with me. We're going to blow the weekends off.
There you go. It's a good
Correction.
time.
It's
a great track.
Friday night, Saturday night, Sunday afternoon. By the way, not
What?
Thursday, Friday, Saturday. You were looking at September.
Oh, you're right. I was looking at
yeah.
September.
I just wanted to clarify that because I thought I read that. I'm like,
Oh,
wait, did I
you're
read it
right.
wrong?
Yeah, we're
So yes,
Sorry.
but
we're
we
talking
still do
about
have
last
all
we
3
were in
series.
September.
Yeah.
I got cold again,
Holla.
so I just thought it was football season.
It
My
is
bad.
cold, man. Wow.
Gosh, Pennsylvania's drunk, just straight up intoxicated.
Yeah, jealous.
My arthritis is back.
Have a great week.
Me too.
We'll see you next time.
Holla.
Chase Gus Shaw.
eagle.
Like a bald eagle.
He gets one right at the end.